All right, we're gonna kind of makeshift this. We've got all our marks on the crank. I don't know if you guys can see down in there. We got a nice timing mark set, so I'm just gonna kind of make my own marks, and then the cam gears are adjustable. I'm not sure if that can be made out on the camera, and we're just gonna kind of make our own marks and just kind of shoot from the hip. Alright, might as well make sure we're in the exact TDC. Where's that bigger? I want a different wrench. We'll drop it. I'm guessing there should be a pointer on there. But
Like a little pointer finger.
yeah, we're gonna rank our own. So that's 1-2 lengths above the head surface. And that mark is, let's go back just a little bit so we even everything up. And we're going to go past 2 because I want to make sure we got the tension on the correct side of the chain. Bolt hole. That's about 1.5 lengths. About 1.5 lengths. All right, we're going to call that TDC. Where's the nail polish? All right. It's gross too. Yeah. We're gonna mark front and back.
So is this thing pretty hard to move back in the toe?
It's heavier than I would have guessed, or it just feels heavier.
Good old nail polish.
This is actually touch-up paint, but same difference. Actually couldn't find my nail polish. My nut rounder will get it if I gotta go over to my toolbox and get a bigger socket. That would just be a
Modified?
yeah, some sort of like crazy not stock category.
Which, I mean, you'd probably have the handling to compete against a more higher horsepower vehicle.
The only thing I'd be concerned about this thing in autocrossing is the turning radius in the parking lot seemed obnoxious. So I don't know if because of the steering, the way it's set up, or just in general, this thing, I mean, I don't know. I've never worked on a car that's meant to be driven at this high rate of speed, and you really don't want the steering to be super reactive, I wouldn't think, at that kind of rate of speed. So I don't know if they're designed to have great turn.
I mean, how fast do you think this thing could honestly get to?
I got no clue.
The Aero screams 150-ish above.
It's designed to be able to be driven fast. That didn't seem tight enough. Apparently those aren't torqued as tight as I would have guessed. I'm used to Hondas and stuff where like
You gotta
yeah.
lean on them.
And I don't know what there's a weird girdle in the block. Huh.
Something just fall down in there?
I don't think something fell down in there, but I don't think that's supposed to come apart like that. Yeah, it's not supposed to come apart like that. That's kind of concerning.
So where'd you even find this thing?
It happened to show up next door. When it officially
Like
was
next door?
yeah, when it was officially purchased, it was literally pushed 30 yards through a parking lot.
It's just such a unique piece just to go buy.
Shit. Pat,
Huh?
that big screwdriver I had a minute ago. Will you hand me that?
Big screwdriver?
Oh, that's unstable still. What? I'm so confused. There should be more to that. And I don't know where it all went yet.
Well, the only other option I could figure is into that giant, pretty water pump.
Well, there's a little shelf that we'll be able to look better here once I get the cam gears off. I wonder what those that bolt torque is supposed to be.
The what?
The bolt torque on them, because it still doesn't feel like they were enough. Are we going to be able to get enough? You're good.
You got it?
Yep. Come on, go. And they're marked intake.
Okay, that's, yeah.
And that's pretty obvious because that's the one with the magnetic sensor.
Yeah. You want me to hold the chain, or
No.
you don't care if it falls in there?
It's gonna have to be dropped down in somehow. And I think we could use a coat hanger or whatever to bring it up when we're done.
There you go.
I wonder if that one has an issue, because that's the side of the valve cover that was rubbed on. I'm wondering.
That's solid.
It's moving, but it doesn't feel right.
Can you see where it's rubbed?
That would have been the bolt. I didn't study them great. I need to let these sit because that paint wasn't fully dry. Hopefully we didn't rub it off the chain. Oh,
I got.
not the chain B. I see it. It's good on that one too.
And there's a timing guide. It looks like in decent shape.
Yeah, but that's the one where those pieces were missing.
I'm gonna hold that out here.
I'm still concerned about those pieces. When we get too far, if they're already gone, they're gone. But I'm not taking the motor apart to look for them. I wouldn't think they would have gone down, but it definitely was not right. All right, let me go grab a coat hanger and we'll.
I was wondering why the car was moving. I didn't know these things rolled like sideways.
Sideways.
Expensive piece.
So let's sit like that for a few minutes. We got bolts there. We got to unbolt that guide.
Is this on there? Does this have to come off? Like this 12?
Nope, that's part of the. We got to get this big Allen plug out because this guide bolts there. I hope we don't have to get to nothing else with that engine plate, because if we do, the whole rear of the car's got to come off.
Huh? What type of terrible design process is that? Well, I guess when you're
It's race car.
race car.
Race car thing.
When the engine is the integral part of the entire car. Basically, you're just driving an engine in this. Huh. Love it.
Yeah, there's not much room to put groceries in it.
Yeah.
Race car problems.
Yeah. The trunk's not very big on this. You know, the more I think about it, I don't even know if I could fit in the driving compartment.
How tall are you?
6'1".
I don't know. I can tell you I fit, and I think I can drive it, but
My knees would be the comfort zone.
I'm not sure having 2 more inches or 3 more inches of height.
I mean,
The pedals, I think, are fully adjustable as far as they could. I think where the car's set up now, it's set up for somebody like me, like 5'10". So I don't know.
that's kind of it's humorous, to say the least. Now I know why all the race car drivers are small little guys.
Well, it's weight too. I don't want a 300-pound race car driver's dropping time off his quarter mile.
Yes.
I think it's a tenth for every certain 100-pound. Every 150 pounds is a tenth, something like that. We're stripping it down and YouTubing.
Yeah.
What?
It's a YouTube channel.
Oh,
That's
soon to be, I guess.
Yeah. And so yeah, you got all the spare parts over there. And then, so it's a legit F1 replica, I guess you want to say.
It's the great value.
It's the Great Value Wish Edition. These are the air shifters. Secondary ignition or control module. Big old turbo to go on this little 2.2 Ecotech 4-cylinder. And then you got the nose cone up there. And then there's the body, the back of the body. Right. Oh. Yeah. This is the shop of the mystery stuff. You just never know what you're gonna see. 130.
I'm expecting 30 minutes. Have this thing off. Because at this point, I think it's just head bolts. I need to find my other magnet. This one works, but I set it down and then I can't find it. The RTV on the head's got me tripping. Never seen somebody RTV a head. That's actually making me kind of happy because I think it helps explain. Except I may not have a socket to get these apart.
You not having a spool for the job? What?
Maybe. So my 12th point is a slim pickings. And then I'm going to have to find head torque specs because I'm pretty sure these are probably ARP studs, if I had to guess, or something, because